Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jackson Merrill leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now. And he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Shane Bieber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch.
Up the middle, Donovan whips it to first on the run. One up and down. Let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. He's seeing it well. He's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Jackson Merrill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. One down, base is empty. Way inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the right fielder entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Merrill, the base runner at first with one out. Into center. Carlson settles underneath it. Corrals it. Out number 2. Manny Machado up to the plate. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in there. Out to short. Gets it to first, and that's the third out. Padres leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no. Back here in St. Louis, and today on the hill, Michael King. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
On the ground, right side. They take the force out. Play made, that ends the inning. The Cards leave 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power hitting catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Bieber back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Now one miss. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit. Line to left. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back safely. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And strike 2. Valenzuela stands at first with 1 out. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the second baseman, Eggy Rosario. That clips the corner. Bieber with a move to first. And he's back in on a dive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Zips it across. That's out number 3. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Nolan
Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Merrill. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's the right fielder. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Manny Machado. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2010. The 1-0. They try another pitch out. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here. And that one is lifted in the air.
It falls in, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Stepping in for San Diego, Brandon Valenzuela. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
So here's the Padres DH, Jay Groom. 0 for 1 so far. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Goldie to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2. Bottom of the inning, here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the right-hander back to work.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
This is Dylan Carlson. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Chris, when you take it to stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. But it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and taking a game in a great setting.
Next pitch is outside. And downstairs. The Redbirds down by a pair here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. On to the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, number 97. Bieber back to work. That's to 3rd. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Eggy Rosario. And he's already singled in this game. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Tatis batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one above the zone.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. They get the force. That ends the frame. One left for San Diego, but they. And we're back. Bottom four. Now up for St. Louis. Brendan Donovan. Just missed.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right side. Rosario. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rosario makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. That one the other way. De La Cruz throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at St. Louis, now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. Hawaii to kick the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Goldie. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 2. Left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to first. A dive, he's got it. From his backside, nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move.
Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Nolan Arenado. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Eloy Jimenez now. That one fouled off. The Padres up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. That one out to right. Settles underneath it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Valenzuela. The right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Valenzuela, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the righty deals. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jay Groom will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Rip to short. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Next is the speedy first baseman. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball right side. Goldie. He steps on the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1. And that's outside. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Calls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one pulled foul. Righty to the plate. Clips the outside corner, 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Rosario in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Movement in the bullpen. Andre Palante, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two. In the air out towards right center. Nootbaar sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a good eye there. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One down, base is empty. That's outside. Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. On his way over, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. In there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Cards trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field and makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andre Palante. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Jackson Merrill.
And a pitch. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Move to second. Merrill dives back in safely. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Palante throws to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Liner stopped at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's the DH, Jay Groom. Ripped to right, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
An important at bat for him right here. 1 hit shy of 2,000 for his career.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. King into his 8th inning of work singing. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
This one high in the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Here's Eloy Jimenez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So 2 down now, and here is Wilson Contreras. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side. The throw to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still down. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes a pitch. Rosario leading things off and takes a strike. High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Padres.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Waste no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Inside move to second. Tag, and they got him. Tatis picked off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball two. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. You're at the top of the ninth. That one to first. Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. King back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Gathers and throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Number 19, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Bye.